Okay, so normally, at this point, I would be looking at random YouTube videos and covering it, but I'm complete. My brain is like short circuited for some fucking weird reason, and I can't figure out. I had like a plan of attack here that we were gonna take a look at. We were gonna do hot or not for Twitch streamers. You know what I mean? Probably time to publicly announce top of the hour. Yes, that is true. I have to. No, I'm not going to talk about the Kosovo war news, man. Like this is one of the worst parts about being a political commentator on the internet is like even on a fucking Sunday, there's motherfuckers in here who are like, dude, talk about the Kosovo war. I don't know anything about it. I haven't looked into it. I don't know what the fuck's happening. And you want me to just drop it on a dime and like give you my immediate reaction to whatever the fuck's happening? I don't know. Calm down.
Guys, on Sunday we just pray.
Yeah, just have fun, okay?
Go to church.
Yeah.
Watch some porn.
Calm down. Especially considering that it's like the Balkans too. Or did you order already?
Almost.
But also don't show it up there. Okay, make sure.
Okay. Doing my best.
But yeah.
Substituting rice with salad.
Do you have fans who follow you at the street maybe and?
What, like stalkers?
I don't know. Yeah.
I do have stalkers for sure, but as far as like fans, no. I mean, are you asking if I have fans that like will recognize me on the street?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, all the time. Yeah.
It's okay for you?
Yeah. What about you? Do you get weirded out by that? It's a little different,
it's okay.
I think.
In Asia, a lot of people knows me and always to ask me make a photo together or signature for teeth for girls, for example. Usually it makes photo together. It's okay for me, and I didn't get some bad from people. To me. Only good vibes. Yeah.
That's good. You've only had good vibes.
And I have two friends. Like they was fans, but now we are friends, and they makes me gifts sometimes, and I'm surprised, like flowers, like sneakers, like I don't know, clothes. Yeah, it's okay for me. I'm open for chatting together with followers.
I would not say that if I were you.
My favorite story.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, I'm open to people randomly coming up to me. Motherfuckers are gonna come up now. You know that, right? They're gonna be like, oh my god.
I loved him and told me. So I have this like one fan, and he treats me like his daughter. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get one of these entrees for myself because I'm fucking starving. I think that's probably the reason why I'm like unable to figure out what I'm doing. Hold on. VT Mediterranean pasta. I'm trying to get something that's like high protein, low calorie, but there's no like grilled chicken. There's a chicken kebab. Yeah, there's a chicken kebab. I got that one.
Yeah. I was trying to challenge myself like really, really bad because I went on keto, and then I was just like, what I'm going to be vegan and keto? That was really difficult.
You want to make your body fit or?
Vegan and keto? How are you going to do that? You can't do that.
Vegetables.
It is possible. It is possible.
But vegetables are literally. No, I'm not going to do a political commentary.
No,
Ninja,
like a lot of
fucking weirdo. Look at this. Look at what you're sending. You already literally made the tier list. Like we're not going to do this. We're not going to do like random fucking political commentator tier list. Okay.
Why are there all guys?
Yeah, it's just they're just being weird. It's fine. Here, we can watch this. Sure.
The Joe Rogan. To make my body fit without fat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. Yeah.
But 1 month is so difficult.
It works. I know it's like pretty easy for me.
What do you usually eat?
Well, I start my day with yogurt and keto cereal.
Without sugar?
No sugar. Yeah, no sugar. And lately, almond milk yogurt. And then
some berries,
but I cannot eat too much berries. I can eat just like a little pack of raspberries.
Avocado.
I can eat avocado. Yeah. Well, like any type of fish meat you can eat.
Fish meat is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You should consume a lot of fat, which is challenging, but it's like a lot of nutheads. In California, I start my morning with coffee that has a lot of coconut oil in it.
Yeah. Do you know how much calories you eat every day?
No, I didn't really know. I don't watch that.
I track it. I eat under 2,385 calories every day.
Oh, cool.
That's why I try to like figure out what that's why whenever I order food that's not in whenever I order food that's from like what do you call it?
1,500. Like this.
Whenever I order food not that I haven't cooked myself, it's like really hard to figure out exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, so on the podcast we talked about on the podcast we briefly mentioned that I debated this guy Andrew Tate. And this dude, Andrew Tate, actually did a Nelk Boys podcast, a collaborative, like he went on this Nelk Boys podcast. These guys are like you can see from this intro what kind of dudes they are. But this dude, I want you guys, you've never seen this guy before. I want you guys' honest opinion on this dude from the shit that he says. Okay? I've been meaning to watch this for the longest fucking time. I don't care that you guys in the chat are saying no. Actually, mods, ban everyone that said no right now. I'm gonna run an ad break before I forget.
I'm really excited about the food.
And holy shit, I'm starving. So I am very hungry.
I also can eat eggs. Eggs are good for keto.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird because you don't really lose weight. I mean, at least I don't lose weight, but I definitely become much more fit. Because I think it's better for muscles and your fat is just being burned.
I want to find here the Russian гречка.
Гречка есть, гречка. В Вест-Холливуде.
Гречка is the best
buckwheat.
for muscles. Because
what is it? How do you spell it?
It's buckwheat.
Protein.
Oh, buckwheat.
A lot of protein.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't know where it would be, but okay. All right. Well, we're gonna watch this. This is like.
Место под названием бабушка в Вест-Холливуде.
Okay.
This is the type of dudes that they are. They're like, pro-Trump. They're like right-wing.
All right, boys, welcome to a fucking big Full Send podcast episode. We just flew all the way to Croatia. We fucking hopped on a plane. We're in Croatia. We got Andrew Tate right here. Lighting up a cigar. Guy loves cigars. It's a good sign. What's good? You ready for this pod?
This guy looks so aggressive for no reason.
They are. They are very aggressive.
What are these?
They're making a video like camera.
It's called a zoomer cut. They're doing zoomer cuts, like fast paced.
Right,
Yeah, fast.
Or you want to start with a cigar?
We can do. I just want to make sure
40.
she doesn't fuck it up.
The guy is 40, but the other
who's on-
dudes are
who's on
young.
cigar
Actually,
duty
they
right
just
now?
look like that because they
Chick.
probably drank too much alcohol and their bodies couldn't fucking handle it.
Tash, she's supposed to be getting them.
That's what happens when you're an asshole. You look older.
It's a chick, one of my chicks. Yeah, one of
So
my
when you-
my wives. I got 4 wives. I'm from Ethiopia.
That's one of your wives, for real, or is that a girlfriend?
Girlfriend.
I haven't seen her in a minute.
So wait, when you bring a girl, when you bring like a girl, is she a girlfriend or just a girl for the trip?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yeah.
So you like make
for the
her, you
trip.
put her on cigar duty?
Man.
Well, if I need
I
a
don't
cigar,
like
then
it.
I would ask her to go.
What? Right off the bat, you don't like it?
Sure.
Girl from a trip?
It's like a woman. It's not a wish. Like
Property?
Object, yeah, property, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Russian, I knew.
I mean, right off the jump, you nailed it. That is how he. Wait, hold on. Okay, that is how he operates. So, right off the jump, that is.
Also, his style, like, what's up with those shoes?
The shoes.
Turkish style.
Yeah, that is a little.
So in Russia, ethniki, political police, they usually love to wear those shoes. So I have an allergy when I see them. I'm just like, I'm fucking.
I mean, those are like little slippies. You know what I mean? He's got like, it's like what the shoes are basically like. I want to fucking look business casual, but I also want to wear like a slip on, which is interesting because like his whole shtick is about like being like a macho, masculine alpha guy, but he dresses like a metrosexual Middle Eastern man with like skin tight khakis, skin tight black tee. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that like it kind of goes against like the whole vibe that he tries to put out there. But because he has like a he has the LA Persian guy drip, okay? But because he has like the whole British accent, he has like a fake British accent because I think
Where's he from?
he moved to like the UK when he was younger.
Why? To make a British accent special?
Well, because he has a British accent, like I think people are just like, oh, he's just European. That's why he's dressed like that.
Politely get me a cigar, yeah.
What if she said no?
How could she possibly say no to me?
What if she's like, why do I have to get your cigars? Like, get your own cigars.
Why do I have to put you on a private jet to fucking Croatia? Fuck off then.
There you go. There you go.
I agree with that.
Wait. So
Bye.
how many girlfriends?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I'm a man of God. I'm a good man. I don't want to be in this podcast. Everyone trying to tell the world that I'm some kind of horrible, evil misogynist. Everyone seems to think I am for some reason.
I think it's great.
This is a couple days after we had duked it out on the internet. So he's like,
What's happening with that protein powder in the back?
yeah, they're just selling their fucking. That's the Full Send podcast protein powder, apparently.
To have multiple.
Do you?
Yeah, why not? I mean, if they're okay with it. Yeah.
Well, do you have like a ranking system? Like you have a main piece and then side girls? How does that work?
Main
I'm a man
piece.
of...
I love this is exactly the archetypical fan of this guy though. He's like, what do you got? Like a main piece? It's like, bro, what are you talking about, dog? Like, what do you mean main piece? Okay, god
I
damn.
really want to see people who are in his audience.
I mean, you're seeing it right now. This homie is like, I mean, these are the homies that are in his audience for the most
Do you
part.
have like
Here
a ranking
looks like
system?
an
Like you have a
insult
main
to me.
piece and then side girls? How does that work?
I'm a man of God. I read the Bible. I go to church. I don't know. I can't possibly answer these questions. This is obviously going to be watched by every single female that has any kind of association to me, and I'm loyal to all of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
There you go. So do the math on that one. See, baby, I told you I was loyal. Don't worry about it.
So
I'm
would
loyal
you-
to all of you at the same time.
You think it's possible for a man to be loyal to one girl?
I think it's...
Do I want to have a child? Eventually, yeah. Yeah, I would like to have one, yeah. Maybe a couple, who knows? Little Hasan's running around, Hasan Juniors. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that he says is just like trolling, but you can kind of tell. You'll see in a second.
possible for men to do lots of things. Sure, we can go to the moon. You can be loyal to one girl.
You don't want to have kids,
You can
right?
go scuba diving if you want to.
I don't want. I'm afraid of. I don't understand.
You're
You
afraid of
should.
children?
No, but I don't want right now.
Well, not right now.
And I
Like right now.
I don't know. I don't understand how is it possible to born so big baby from my vagina. I don't know. I'm afraid of.
That's challenging.
It's
not fun.
crazy. It's crazy.
I do not advise people to have kids generally. I do have one.
It's so easy to
She's
be man.
dope, but
Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to push anything out. You know what I mean? That's it. It is easy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that if men were truly honest with themselves that they want to be, I think men are loyal to a woman to try and inspire loyalty out of her. A man will sit there and go, I only want to be with her. But really what they're saying is, I only want her to be with me, which is a masculine imperative and it's natural and I completely understand that. Every man's the same. But if you could make a woman be loyal to you while not being loyal to her, then you would not be loyal to her. If a man's truly honest and says, if I can press this button and she's loyal to me no matter what I do, am I still going to only be with her? Now, you might prefer her. You might spend 99% of your time with her, etc. Completely get that. But on a long enough time frame for the rest of your human life, if she's going to be loyal to you regardless, are you telling me that without any kind of backlash from her, without the chance of her cheating, without any bullshit, you're going to tell me for the next 50
Cheers to
years
that.
you're not going to fuck anything ever once?
If she let you, why not? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
feel
would
like
definitely
everyone
do
would
it.
agree to that.
Everyone would agree.
I wonder if they'll ask the question, the reverse of it. Like, would you be comfortable with your partner having sex with someone else, like your woman partner? Because like this
did you
is
ask
what
him? You had a conversation with him, right?
Well, not about this. We talked about some other shit. We talked about how like he constantly was talking about like how women are bad drivers, and it like I mean there is evidence to suggest the exact opposite, that women are safer drivers than men overall, at least according to the insurance industry.
That's what I've been saying as well.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, well, my own personal experience." I mean, here, I'll just show you this fucking TikTok. This basically describes the entire.
You mean that it's okay to have a sex with other people when you have a partner in
Yeah.
relationship?
Yeah, he's saying it's like you should be able to fuck other people as a man.
Even if I thought...
And I'm saying like I'm asking the question like, would he feel the same way about his female partner? And usually, and I'm sure they'll even get to that, but usually the answer is of course not. I'm a man, I get to do that.
Even if I thought women were worse drivers, I've seen empirical evidence, and I'm so smart that I ignore my own eyes and ears and believe what the internet tells me. That's what he's coming along.
That's not what I'm
saying.
asking you to do, my friend.
I'm sure you're double vaccinated. It all makes sense to me now. You believe what you're told to believe. You don't believe your own eyes.
I have sex with other girls when I have a partner. He's a man, and for him it's okay because I'm bisexual and I have some. I need to have a sex with girls, like I like girls, and why not? It's okay for him. And for me, if he want to have a sex with guys, okay, you can.
Is it okay for you if he has sex with girls?
No.
How does it? I was just always wondering how it works because a lot of guys say that it's okay if you have sex with other girls, but I'm not down for you to have sex with guys. What do you think is that?
But for me, interesting to have experience together. If you want to fuck some girls, okay, I wanna fuck her too. Let's do it together.
I
It'll
agree.
be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're into what do you call it? You're into fucking girls though. That's what it is. Some people are just like straight and they don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know
But
what I
do
mean?
you feel like men are less threatened by their partner to
100%.
fuck girls? Like,
No, the honest answer is yes. Men are not threatened by women in the same way. I think like
But it's like
bisexuality
it's so
still
wrong though. I mean,
no, it is wrong. Yeah, but bisexuality is seen as like. So here's the thing. There's a reason why people say like bi visibility in America. Like people say that like bisexuals aren't real or whatever because they'll say that bisexual women aren't actually really into women. Mm-hmm. They're actually just into men, and they're like only pleasing men by having sex with women. And they'll say bisexual men aren't really bisexual and into women. They're into men. And they're gay, but they're just like caping or coping as bisexuals. And both of those concepts still revolve around the male gaze because of our patriarchal construct. So like bisexuality is always seen through the lens, or bisexuality and the legitimacy of bisexuality is always seen through the lens of like what men think, what straight men think about bisexuals.
I'm not following of all.
Он говорит, что это все вокруг мужского взгляда и мужской перспективы. Потому что он говорит, что типа девушки, которые бисексуалки, они на самом деле не просто пытаются ублажить своего мужика.
I'm not agreeing with that.
You're not agreeing with that? Is it? No, I'm saying like when people say bisexuals aren't real.
Но он критикует это.
Yeah, okay.
Он критикует это как патриархальную структуру.
Yeah. But I think that is where that comes from. Like that, like guys don't care if their female partner has sex with another woman because it's like not the same as like having sex with a guy. They don't see it as like direct competition. Mm-hmm. Which in a way it does make sense because like if the other person doesn't have a penis, right? Mm-hmm. It's like they don't see that as like it's just something that they can't offer anyway, which is kind of what she was saying.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think just a lot of people think that sex is about penetration necessarily, and it's not really. Like I've had interactions with a lot of men who'd be like, "We didn't have sex." I was like, "Well, we did because you sucked my clit and you were putting your fingers in my vagina and." Like we were making out, we did have sex, and they were like, "No, we didn't."
And I really don't understand. A lot of guys like very horny girls, very open girls, but after you men said that she's very slut. Like it's not normal.
Men like the idea of open-minded women who are sexually liberated. But then they don't, but they actually secretly are terrified of it and don't want that, or they get mad at it when women are expressing their sexuality openly. Yeah. But ultimately, this reduces the conversation.
And that's what you're going to sit here and talk.
He's just saying that evidence doesn't matter. My personal experience is more
empirical
important.
evidence that you found on Google.
It's cool. Do you believe the Earth is flat, or do you believe the Earth? And ultimately, is spherical, round.
This is
Oh, he took his headphones off?
He gets very stressed sometimes, and
Yeah. Sometimes you can't take the heat,
I mean, I
so
do
you gotta
think there
get
is
out of the
something to
kitchen a
be
little
said
bit.
about phallic
Andrew, do you
shape
believe
of
the Earth?
cigars.
Yeah. This flat or round is very Freudian. You believe it's round, right? But when you walk outside, it feels like it's flat.
brother, and I
It looks flat, it feels flat, but you believe it's round. Why do you believe the Earth is round?
because I have personal experience that would prove to me that the Earth is round.
Oh, you have personal experience. What happened? Did you go up to the fucking moon? Is that how you figured it out?
Exactly. I flew up into space and I looked down on Earth.
The guy's so stupid.
No, he was trying to make the argument that like his personal experience trumps like scientific evidence or science in general. And I wanted to make him concede on the point that like the Earth seems flat, but we know it's not because of science. And that's basically like the major the major argument that we had originally. And he got like very upset. And he was like, "You're boring, you're boring everybody." You know, after that he did this podcast, but a lot of people were just saying like he got fucking owned or whatever. In that
So you think
situation.
this podcast was a reaction to your interaction before?
No, I mean I don't think so. But he hasn't been on Twitch since. We were supposed to do another conversation. We'll figure it out
Right.
So it's
eventually.
different for men and women. Is what
It's completely different for men and women, and it's also
Should I
different
talk to
because a
him?
lot of people misunderstand what I say. It's different for men of a certain status, right? If you're
sure
a man
you'd
who
be
has
open
his
to
shit together at a certain level of
Yeah,
status,
it might be
you
fun.
can say to a woman, "Look,
You know, the thing I learned in jail, like I'm open to talk to a person with any beliefs. I don't mind it.
So
I was
that's-
in jail. I was with people who love Putin, who used to be cops, and with some of them, I managed to become friends. And some of them actually changed their position, which was really, really fucking good.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, this guy. This is a professional person. Like his job is basically to be a professional misogynist. So you're not going to be able to change someone's. I always say this on my
We
stream.
have to go to jail together for like
But-
6 months. 6
yeah.
months is
Well,
my
he mi-
gold
he
time.
might.
Like, you know, for entering
he
men's
might.
ass.
Yeah,
As we
well,
discussed in the podcast.
judging by his business practices, you know, you never know. He might actually go to jail. You'll see.
I love you with all my heart. I want to be with you. I'm going to take care of you, but you're not going to tell me what to do. I'm in charge because this is my life. You're on the Tate train, and
Talking
we're
about his
headed to
girlfriends.
Success Station.
Okay.
I'm the one driving it, and if you're going to be on my train, certain things are going to happen. If you're unhappy, you can get off. No problem.
I feel like you've been experiencing that as like a high value male. Me and Salim kind of just started. I'm hoping Steiny gets there one day, but once you get there, it'll be it'll be dope. When you get into the high value area, it's like it's pretty fire.
So I
Well, if you're
usually
hard to
run
replace, then
when
you're
I
gonna
see
accept
guys
more
who
things
dress
than-
like this, who look like this. I run.
What do you think about the concept of high value male? If someone refers to themselves as a high value male, what does that do? Is that just shut off your vagina completely when you hear that?
I
It's
think
like-
it would be more interesting actually than talking to these guys to be talking to their girlfriends.
That's actually I mean, it's a great fucking idea. Unironically, that would be cool to see.
Are they public?
What?
Are they public? They have socials?
I don't think
and-
these dudes have girlfriends. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So you
Like,
think they never fucked in their lives?
yeah, most of these.
Maybe with their hand.
Most of the fucking dudes that watch Andrew Tate and like find him to be like really valid and have good ideas, I don't think they have girlfriends. You know.
and you would accept from someone who's easy to replace, right? This is basic human psychology. We can take it away from dating and apply it to basically anything. You will accept your Lamborghini breaking down because it's hard to replace it. You will not accept your Toyota breaking down because you can just go get a Nissan. So it's the same kind of game, right? If you look at a guy and go, he is amazing at everything. I truly feel, I feel happy with this man. I can't find another man on his level who could possibly replace him or fill the hole
Nissan.
in my life he would leave. Sometimes he fucks that bitch. Oh, fine. You're more
Why
likely to
does he
accept
wear
it. That's human.
sunglasses inside?
I like that. I like that he's referring to himself as a Lamborghini. Like he's saying he's the Lamborghini of men. Which, as I've said time and time again,
Who is Tesla?
I don't know, but Teslas are dog shit, so it would catch on fire.
Hasan, who are you?
What?
In
are
cars.
you?
I don't fucking. I'm a Lada. That's what I am. A Lada.
Я Жигули.
Жигули.
Запорожец.
You call it Jiguli?
Жигули.
Oh
No,
my
like-
God, that's the name of a Turkish musician who is
Jiguli?
Romani. Jiguli. Yeah, that's crazy. You're more of a Jeep. I don't fucking know. I think I'm more of like I'm a big bulky Escalade. That's what I feel like sometimes. I'm a Ford F-150. That's
Nature, right? It's not even about intersexual dynamics and all the things I talk about, even though I
Small
could use
party.
those examples to
Fast.
apply all of my beautiful, completely correct,
I like that.
logical
Well, then I'm
you
an
know,
electric bike.
affirmations. The reason I don't do that is because everyone comes back and goes, misogynist,
This is the only vehicle I drive.
Cool.
I do not
Stop
drive.
more crying.
Yeah,
Let's
But
talk
I
about-
love my electric bike.
You guys do not want to watch. If you don't want to watch this, we don't have to. Seems like
no,
you're
we
not
can.
interested.
We can. Like, we're just more interested in talking about electric bikes.
Because you're like, ah, fuck this. No, he's just trying to describe that he's not a misogynist while also simultaneously describing misogyny about like how high value men are able to do certain things. But of course, not a single person is turning around and asking him like if what he feels about like a high value woman. Yeah, cut this one out. Enough dunking on this idiot. I don't care what you guys in the chat have to say. I've been meaning to watch it for the past fucking 4 days. I want to watch it.
Let's watch a little bit more. It's
Human nature.
Your
like, I
perspective
never
is
see people
inappropriate.
like this in real life.
Yeah.
We're not going to
Yeah?
be quick to replace something or attempt to
Really?
replace something, which is basically.
You don't meet misogynistic dudes like that think this way in real life? That's crazy.
They do think this way, but they're not brave
But
enough
you're
to
meeting
say it
one
out
right
loud.
now. Me. I think this way. That's how I am.
We love Hasan for that.
irreplaceable. So if you're a high enough status individual, then you get to get away with more. That's
They say,
basic
Hasan,
human
stop.
psychology, isn't it, as a whole? And I think that I'm with guys here. I don't have to be polite. I don't have to say I think. I could say I know. I know.
Yeah, I don't think there's any girls in the room. Is there? Is
there?
I Steven in here?
You're good, bro.
Oh,
Act like
shit.
there's no.
You're good, bro. You can say.
I know that women
all
as a
dying,
whole are
like,
quite
they look so
understanding of their
bored of him.
status. Women are very, very intelligent. I know what people say I'm misogynistic and people say I say bad things about women. Women are very, very intelligent in certain key areas, and one of the things they are most intelligent at or best at is reading their own status and understanding what they can and can't get away with. Women are experts at that.
He says women
you
know
get the
their
same
place.
chick who
He's saying women are experts at knowing their place.
acts X way with one guy and get with a new guy and act completely differently because
Do you think that's subconsciously though? Like with
I think it's
Bro, I don't understand. Like, wait, he's making it seem like men don't do that. Like, that's like he's like, oh, women have like really good intelligence of like changing their behavior around certain people. It's like, bro, you are just straight up fucking describing,
Self-awareness.
code switching
It's
or being
fine.
self-aware. Like men do it too. Is it reading social cues?
I mean, ideally, I don't think these men do that. Like, that's their problem.
That's not
They
what he
are
said.
not self-aware.
subconscious, but I also think this.
Well, of course, he's saying women are good at manipulation. That's where it has to like still be associated with like a negative value. Like I'm talking about it from the perspective of like what everyone is like. The irony, of course, is that like they literally looked around the room to see if there were any women so he could say this, which ironically is the fucking same take that he's describing about women is a feminine quality, right? Looking around and seeing if there's any women around to change your behavior is literally what he's talking about.
Spend a lot of time on Instagram, a lot of time looking at their competition, a lot
I
of time
don't
looking in the
really
mirror.
think that they
a lot
have
of time
any
trying to-
women around them. Because do you see any women in this room?
No.
I don't.
No, the irony, of course, is that like, here's the thing. Most of the guys like this, like Dan
Look at
Bilzerian
Hasan.
and shit.
He has women around him.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like these dudes, 90% of the fucking time, these dudes have to pay to have women around them. Like they have to pay women to be around them. Like they just never have like organically women around them. It's suspicious. That's all I'm saying. That's a weird question.
So as you say it, I'm just wondering how much would he have to offer for me to be around him for a couple of hours?
I mean, he
I
would
don't
say
know.
like, no, I would never do that. You know what I mean? I would never pay, but it's just, it is what it
Would I
is.
fuck
Kinda
him
look
for $1
good.
million? I don't know. This is an open question.
Would you fuck Andrew Tate for $1 million?
I don't know. I'm thinking like, I'm thinking really hard. Maybe?
Are you trying to get money out of this man right now?
Look,
Oh,
I don't mind to
fuck.
get money from stupid men.
Our order got canceled.
Yikes.
is-
Because we watched this guy.
No, fuck. They just didn't have something that
You're
was.
so hungry.
I'm so hungry. You guys just want Chipotle, which will be fast.
I'm down. Yeah.
Like a.
Chipotle is great. It was my pandemic food.
Okay, that's what we're doing then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this to you. I know I said we're gonna get Turkish food, but I'm just gonna get fucking the
when I'm
quickest
hungry,
thing.
I'm so ugly. What about you?
What do you mean ugly?
Not like
Oh, you're saying like when you're hungry, you behave in an ugly way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go. Go ahead.
What
Well, also
about
I'm
you?
skipping 2 days of my
show.
antidepressants, which is I don't know. It's not ideal. You guys like who, if you're antidepressants, do not skip them. I just ran out of them. I didn't have time to run to pharmacy. I feel challenged.
A lot of time, they spend a lot of time on themselves and within themselves, and they're pretty good at understanding their value and what they can get away with when it's compared against the value that's sitting opposite them, right? So they'll sit opposite one guy and be a dickhead, and sit opposite the next guy and be a sweetheart. They're quite smart at that, right?
That's facts.
It's true. So I think that most women actually, if they get with a guy who they really know has his shit together, they're not going to sit there with that guy and say, listen, you better not, because I'm like, if I talk to him that way, he's definitely going to do it.
I'm gonna
So they're going to come at a different angle. It would really hurt me if you, and then once they say it would really hurt me if you, then you can apply counters to that in different ways. You can just simply ask, why would that hurt you? Well, if you're fucking all these bitches, how do I know I'm special? So the only reason you know you're special is because I'm sexually exclusive. So if you knew you were special with something else, perhaps you did something else with me, or I did something else with you that I don't do with anybody else, and you would know you were special. So what are you worried about me fucking that bitch for? And it can't be that logical, because females are not that logical.
I feel like
you
I'm
can't
back
explain
in
it that
Miami
way. But I'm saying if
when
you're
I
with a woman
If females are not that logical.
long enough, and you
you're
have
too
frame
big.
and you have influence over her, and you understand these basic paradigms, and you mention them in
And
the
given
correct
that our
conversations
brain is
at
a
the
piece
correct
of
way.
meat with electricity in it, I don't think anyone is really logical.
No, he's just, I mean, they really aren't. Yeah, dude, too digital. I'm sure you are very well aware of how women are. It's always like dudes that are literally like the furthest away from women, unironically always talking about women a certain way. It's like, usually, every single time I see one of these motherfuckers talking about women, like especially like one of the key words like females, referring to women as like females. It's like they have never talked to a woman. They behave like they have never talked to a woman, and most of the times they really haven't. Like, it's pretty obvious. It's just, why the fuck would I ask you what women are like, chatter? You don't know shit. You've never been around a woman. Watch out for the camera. Once again, just making sure.
The correct frame. Over time, they'll learn to accept it. I say this and people completely have a meltdown. I don't know why people have a meltdown. It's facts.
This is so dope.
It's facts.
So if
You think any of
you
these dudes
are
fucking-
a restaurant,
You think any of these
make sure you have keto option, please.
Well, they have it.
Yeah.
Chipotle has it.
These rappers fucking all these
They
girls, the
do,
girls are
it's
telling
dope.
them, you better be loyal. You better be loyal.
No, but why?
Fuck no.
Really
Because
easy.
of his status.
Because they don't want to
Thank
be
you.
left.
Because they know he'll just say no, bye. So they just don't, they're like, okay, look at me in the mirror. Can I be replaced? Yes. Can he be replaced? Not easily. Fuck, I gotta take this.
Yeah, I mean, in
Oh
the
my
scenario that I invented in my fucking mind, I am irreplaceable. I mean, this is just narcissism. Pretty basic stuff, I think.
I think he's
Pretty basic
I think
narcissism.
he's sick. I think he's ill. He's sick. He's not.
This deal.
He's not
That's the
thinking
game.
clearly.
And that's human psychology. You can apply that to anything. You can apply it to the fight game. There's an A side, B side. Human relationships, there's an A side, B side. Business deals, there's an A side, B side. Someone's got to fucking take the B side.
So the way you're saying,
I feel like he's talking on
To a degree,
foreign language.
to a
Even
degree,
though
and but
usually
this
I
is the
don't
thing about
have
relationships.
troubles with
because we can talk about
understanding
relationships as well.
English. I don't really understand what this guy is talking about.
Yeah,
How many followers he has? He's the biggest on TikTok.
So he's like the reason why like a lot of people started paying attention to Andrew Tate is because like he doesn't really have like a big he doesn't have his own personal social media. I think he has a TikTok and he has an Instagram. They're all right. There's like 3 million followers or whatever. But I'll show you why. I'll show you why Andrew Tate is incredibly top of mind at this very moment. Okay, so let's do a Google Trends search on Andrew Tate.
People are telling me that keto is bad. Well, I like
Just
keto.
don't listen to anything
I like
in
keto,
Twitch
guys.
chat. It's just who cares? So
I
in the past
really
12
fucking
months,
love the
he's like
chat.
blown up, right? You can see the trend lines here. Like he's just like really exploding in
So what happened
popularity.
in his life?
Let's put like Mr. Beast, for example. I think Ludwig did this as well. This is Mr. Beast at his fucking peak. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast is arguably one of the largest content creators. He just reached 100 million subscribers on YouTube. Look at Andrew Tate's trend line of people fucking searching him. rather than fucking Mr. Beast, who is right now one of the largest content creators. If you look at like the past 90 days, once again, there it is. Mr. Beast is a trend line. If you look at me by comparison, it's going to be nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, there it is. It's like for action. So this dude is like all over the internet. He's being searched nonstop, endlessly. Well,
we are moving towards extinction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that is part of it.
The Earth is on fire. We are moving towards
Hasan is going to be less than a Sandpiker. Yeah, see? So that's the reason.
Is it hot here or am I tripping?
It is a little bit hotter in here. I did turn on the AC, but sometimes it gets this way in the middle of the day for some fucking weird reason. It just like automatically turns off or some shit. I think California provisions on, like, it's on right now. It's at 68, but here, we'll turn it on a little bit more.
So okay, like, let's discuss why people love this asshole.
Well, they love it because like he's just
entertaining. So I think most of the people, they did not agree with him, but they think like, who's this fucking clown?
No. Most people do agree with him. I think that there are a lot of people that think exactly like he does, and they find him to be this like brilliant orator who is triggering all the right people, pissing them off, and also simultaneously communicating their feelings adequately. They think he is like a good. Definitely not. Nadya is right. It's mostly people disagreeing with him. No, I think you guys are delusional if you think that most people disagree with a lot of what he's saying about being like a high value male or being an alpha male, or saying that like women are your fucking property, or treating them like their property.
Fucking Hasan and mansplaining. I love that.
Yeah, no, they're gonna say that a lot. I
fucking love that. I actually like. I love to be mansplained, guys.
All I'm saying is, I have pound for pound. I have some of the worst, most fucking annoying little simp dickheads in my chat who unironically will turn around and.
So what about it?
Otherize women.
So this guy, where does he have most of his following? Is it the United States?
All around, I think he's like worldwide. This is the first time he's getting some pushback, though. Like, before, he just kind of went unaddressed, and people were just basically...
He's very popular.
He is, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, everyone says what I say is crazy. All I say is that love is real. Men and women should be in love. A man can be completely in love with a woman and care about her and still sometimes fuck something else.
Like, the higher your status, the more you can get away with. Because that girl's so afraid to...
No, he owns casinos in Romania, and he has like a webcam business where he has like girls that do webcamming for him. And
what
he
has for him, like, what was their business model?
He dates girls and then gets them to do webcamming.
How, like, he dates every single...
Yeah, he says he dates girls and then tells them to start doing webcamming. He used to openly mention it. Like, and then he deleted it from his website that he used to brag about it. He's like, oh yeah, I date these girls. He'll talk about it here probably as well. And in their webcamming business, like, they've actually, from what I understand, like, scammed people too, openly scam people into like giving them money, saying like, dude, I don't want to fucking watch this dude. This dude sucks. He's irrelevant. Okay, let's just continue.
So you can do whatever you want.
Bro, it's the same. But it's the same with anything.
Yeah.
Like, buy a McLaren. It's not going to work for half the year. They're fucking nightmares. But they're McLarens. So it's just a game.
Like, I used to talk to Salim, and he'd have random girls, and he'd be like, yo.
What is ETA of our food?
I'm crazy over this chick. And I would
like
say, Salim,
20 minutes.
Think about who you are. You can get...
I know, I'm starving. I have a headache.
These are just random chicks,
I'm
right?
very hungry, especially watching this.
So there's levels to it.
Watch something,
and I think that chicks don't realize that.
What do you want to watch? We can watch something different. It's fine. I've just been meaning to watch it because I want to see it, but like, I wanted to see what he had to say on this podcast, but like, I'll watch it some other time. So it's all, show them Joe Rogan. Yeah, dude. They think that this is boring. I'm sure they'll love the Joe Rogan video of like the possibility of Russia using nuclear weapons.